Hi, I'm Tony. Welcome to KTV.
Good morning, Colts. I'm your anchor, India.
Hey, and I'm Brandon. This is KTV for April 26, 2024.
I heard that the science teachers are very annoyed at people who keep going through the science hallways at lunch.
Speaking of, there's a video on it.
Stop. The science hallway is closed during lunch.
But why?
It's about safety. This is a closed hallway and there's no supervision. And we want to respect our Kenilworth rules of being respectful for all rules.
Okay. I don't go through the science hallways at lunch. I usually stay in the library.
Speaking of the library, if you want to be an open mic poetry reading, go to Miss Parnes to ask for more information.
What's the next topic again? I think it had to do with the Santa Rosa Junior College. Oh yeah, students from Miss Chafin and Ms. Mantuani's classes got to visit the SRJC.
Students from Miss Chafin and Miss Montawani's classes visited the Santa Rosa Junior College Petaluma campus to explore opportunities beyond high school.
Wow, that's so cool. I wish I went too.
There's a video on it. Let's go over and check it out. I wonder if they walked. Anyway, speaking of using your legs, let's head over to the sports corner with Brandon.
Good morning, Colts. I'm Brian, your Sigma Sports anchor, and this is the sports for today. The Miami Heat cooked the Celtics 2 nights ago by 10 points, even without Jimmy Butler. Also, another shout out to all the teachers who ran the 10K. By the way, here's a sports joke. Why did the basketball player bring his suitcase to the game? Because he traveled a lot. Zinger! That's all for the sports corner. Now back to the KTV studio.
Thanks, Brian. If you had to run a 10K, you must have had to eat something good to keep you energized for the run.
Speaking of food, I'm getting hungry. Do you know what's for lunch today, India?
Lucky for you, Brandon, I do know the lunch for today. It's pizza bread, corn dogs, and spicy chicken sandwiches.
Oh, that sounds yummy. I wonder if my food will get rained on. Let's go see in the weather studio.
Good morning, Colts. I'm your new Skibbity Weather anchor, and this is the Sigma weather report today. Today will be a high of 63 and a low of 42. For the rest of the week and weekend will be sunny. Now for 67. Now for the Skibbity weather joke. What's the best day to go to the beach? Sunday, of course. Now back to the KTV studio.
Hey, India. I have heard that you have recently made a film called Guiding Light.
Yes, I did. I also got interviewed by the KTV interview panel on my film. Let's take a look.
Good morning, Colts, and welcome to KTV's interview panel. Today, we're here with India Mitchell, who created the short film Guiding Light, a film about Petaluma's own Polyclass that has been sweeping the nation's film festivals. And today, we're here to ask the tough questions.
Hi, India. Here's our first question. Tell us about the work you put into Guiding Light
and how you got the interviews?
My film started with just an idea after I went to almost like a program about social media safety at the Polyclass Community Theater, and I was told about her story and that it was coming up the 30-year anniversary of her kidnapping. And so I decided to make a film about it. And so I started taking footage, but I soon came to realize that my footage alone wasn't going to be enough. So I had to ask all these people for interviews that were involved in the case, and thankfully they all said yes. And then I had to go to the Press, Democrat, and Argus Courier to get photos about the case, which they also agreed to. And after all the footage was taken and all the pictures were there, I had hours of footage. So I had to go through all of the footage, and then I had to edit it, and the whole process took about 6 months to a year.
What was the most challenging part about creating Guiding Light?
I would say the most challenging part about making this film was how long it took. Because when something takes a really long time to do, a lot longer than expected, you definitely really want to just stop because it feels like it's just not going to happen or it's not going to work out. But I'm so glad that I went through with making this film because I just love it.
What should people know about your film?
People should know that my film isn't simply just a film. It's meant to raise awareness about Polly's case and raising awareness about child safety. And that child safety now is a lot different than it was then, because on the internet there are people who have access to children even before they meet them or see them in person. And although Polly's case was 30 years ago, her legacy still lasts, whether it's the Polyclass Foundation that has saved hundreds of children or just her memory in this community.
Thanks, India, for your time. We wish you luck at all your future film festivals.
Well, I think that's all for KTV.
And that's KTV.